You're welcome back, guys. Now let's look at how we can work with rows and columns. Now, presently, I'm on the workbook formatting data on the worksheet, rows and columns. So now there are times where you have various things happening and you wonder what exactly is going on. And like I said when we started, don't forget that your rows are the numbers, right? And your columns are the alphabets. So let's say, there might be, as you work with Excel, you are very likely to meet up with things like this when your column is very small and you have the pound sign and you're wondering what exactly is going on here. But really, it's not that difficult to know. Now, what is happening here is that the width containing this data is actually too small for the data. So what we often do will be to click on that, boundary between the columns, right? Click down and drag, okay? Then you expand the width a little bit until you get to where exactly you want. You can see that now. So that's how we adjust the width. The same thing also applies to the row. If your row is too small and you want to increase the row, you just go down and increase it that way. See? So that's how we do adjustment of rows and columns. Now there are also times where you just want to have the best fit for that particular row or that particular column. Let's say that this row is too small and you want to have the best rather than adjusting one after the other to be sure when exactly you get to the right width. You can basically just come to that boundary in between the columns. Then when your cursor has changed to this cross, what you do next is just double click on it, and lo and behold, it's open up for you to give you the best fit for that particular column. So what that means is that you're going to have the best fit for the data that is presently contained in it. So there are also times where there are various columns and rows that are not properly adjusted. Some are too big, some are too small, and you just want to do everything all at a time rather than having to adjust it one after the other. You just want to do everything all at a time. You want to give it the best fit, right? The best fit all at a time. So what do you do in this case? All you need to do is to come to this very edge of your worksheet and click on it. Yeah, having clicked on this part, you observe that everything is selected. So the next thing to do is go in between any of your columns, right? Any of the columns, just go in between them and double click on any of them. The moment you double click, it gives you the best fit. You can see that everything is now adjusted back to normal. Now, one thing you observe is that the width might not be exactly the same all through. However, the best fit is given to each column for the data that is presently contained. Now, the same process also is done when it comes to the row. When you want to check the height of the rows. So the same thing we did for the width of the column is what we also do for the height of the row. So I'm basically just adjusting some of the rows, yeah, the height of the rows, so that we can apply the same thing to resolve it. So what did we do earlier? We come to the very top, we'll click on it. Then for the row this time around, we'll just come in between any of the rows, right? The boundaries in between the rows, we double click on it, and boom, we have the best height. You can see that now, the best fit for that height of the row. So that's one way you can actually manipulate your rows and your column. We'll see more as we move on in this class.